Hey, this is Dan with Lake Breeze Realty. I'm about to show you my general listing presentation, what we can do to help you get the most amount of money back for when you go to sell your property. We also have tips in there and advice on how to get your house ready. And then we also have a handout to give on what you can do to prepare your listing for photos and for the listing itself. Now, if you have a actual property or an address that you want to find out what the sale price of your home could be around, feel free to let me know. Feel free to shoot me a text. And as always, please hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube if you like what you see. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy. I just wanted to show you this listing. I got 16 offers within 2 days of showings. It's currently for sale on the market. And if we click on this, we can really see how good the images look, even the sky. They edited the sky with the photography. I'm gonna go into this video walkthrough that I do on some of our packages. This is Dan with Lake Breeze Realty here at my newest listing in West Dallas. It is a 2-family duplex. Come check it out. And then when we click on the images here, you can also see how crisp and clear the images look. We also have done virtual staging. So this furniture is actually not real. It's not actually there in the photo. I do believe that's one of the reasons why we got so many offers, is because having it staged correctly. We're actually able to remove furniture as well and then replace it with modern furniture. I'll show you some samples of the pictures that were without virtual staging, and you can see really just how much the virtual staging does make a difference in the photos. Then I wanted to hop over to another listing that I sold here, and this listing I got just about $100,000 above what they had it listed at previously with a different firm. I also did use virtual staging in here, so as you can see, even the fire is virtually staged. We did replace the TV because they had a small TV, and this one just looks so much better. So the last listing agent had this priced at $564,900 and it expired, and then I actually ended up selling it at $665,000, and this home seller was in a bind. He did have to sell it. He was facing some financial difficulty, but we were able to get it sold in time and he did not get foreclosed. As you can see, all this furniture is virtually staged, even the outside furniture and the chandelier. So it does make a difference. They did do the sky effects again, which looks pretty cool. I love that. Then this room, this could be a multi-purpose room. You could use this as a bedroom or an entertaining area. So they did that with virtual staging. It just looks so good. I love professional photography and their edits that they do. They did do some basement furniture down here, and then they virtually staged this bedroom. So this is a floor plan. It's just like a layout, and that way it shows the dimensions of the rooms. And then we did have, this is the drone photography. And then as you can see the, you know what? I'm just kidding. The fire and the chandelier was already there, but I know they can switch those out. So they can put a fire in a fireplace if there's not. And then here's that regular TV. So you can truly see the difference. There was some cool backyard photos too. I just wanted to find, where was that one? That really shows like the grand backyard. There was one that was higher up. It really shows like the layout and just how big the house is. So that's pretty cool. This is the RPR. So this is what realtors have access to. And this is national database that shows us, based on what other homes have sold for in your area, what they estimate that your house could sell for. So it's showing a 3-star level of confidence. So that's saying, well, we think this is accurate, but there's actually a drastic difference of what homes have sold for in this area. So they would say it's a pretty good guesstimate on what it could sell for, anywhere between $671 all the way up to $927, and at an average price of $799, based on what they're seeing in their database. So what I always do is I compare what the national database says, and then I do my own research. And so what I do for that is we're going to go ahead and we're going to type in the address of your property here. So we'll type this in on the map here. $53018. And then we're going to do a radius search. Usually I do a quarter mile, so we'll see if there is anything that's sold within that area within the past year. So it's saying that there are some results here. Let's click on that. So there are 3 results that sold within the past year that are within a quarter mile. So what we can do, and if we need to, we can find a few more results as well to compare with this, because 3 results isn't that many. So what we could do is we could go back here and let's bump this up a notch to 0.5 miles. So we got a half a mile radius, and now we have a few more results to work with. So we're gonna look at these 7 results that have sold. What we can do is we can look at the days on the market and the square footage, and then see what it was listed at and ultimately what it sold for. So what I would do is I would like to go through these photos and then kind of see what it looks like in comparison to your property as well as square footage. So what I would do is add the most like properties that are comparable to your property, and then go ahead and take a look at how long it was listed on the market. So this one was on the market for 129 days. It's 4,700 square feet. It was listed at $699.9 and ended up selling at $680. If we do price it correctly and we market it correctly, there's no reason why we shouldn't have offers within a decent amount of time. Now, I do know that homes that are in the higher price range, as you can see, they do tend to be on the market a little bit longer, but not always. So see, this one was only on the market for 3 days, and it was listed, correctly. They had it priced lower, and it looks like they got multiple offers because it ended up selling even higher than what they had it listed at. So they also do have very nice looking professional photography. and it is staged appropriately. So as you can see, that does make an incredible difference. So this is a little bit more about what we offer to you. We do list it online on over 750 websites. We're selling properties for over 22% above average. Our company is actually selling for around 30% above average on a lot of our listings that are using our max marketing plans. Here's some work that my dad did. This is a sample of some work that he did, and it just shows the before and after photos. This listing sold for $177,000 above average for the area. So as you can see, it was listed for 3 days, listed at $499.9, and we ended up selling it at $570,000. As you can take a look at the other homes in this neighborhood that sold recently, it does show that ours is $177,000 above the average sale price. This one is similar. It was listed for 4 days, listed at $219.9. We sold it for $255. And the average sale price for the area was $196,000, which is $58,000 roughly more than average, which is 30% higher than average. Another sample here shows 4 days on the market at $259.9, and we sold it for $275. The average sale price for that area was $176, which is $98,929 above average listing sale price. Here is a sample of the difference in photography. This is the same room as well. So look at the difference this makes. If it's poorly lit and doesn't have ultra wide angle lens shot photography, and then you can really see like the width of the stairs, and then with enhanced lighting, you can see the back of what's behind the windows as well. It just makes such a big difference with enhanced lighting and photography in your listing photos. This might not affect you as much, but this is more for if we're working with somebody who's an investor, or if you're looking to purchase, we can find out what the rental estimates are going for in that neighborhood. So these are the 3 plans that we offer for listings. All of these plans include paying the buyer agent side as well. So this platinum plan is our most popular plan, and it does include everything in the top 2 plans. So this is all the samples I just previously showed you that were getting such good results are listed with this platinum plan. You're gonna get 3 times as many views online or more than that as you would with a regular plan. It does include virtual staging, drone photography, and the Photoshop lighting and photography. And then the deluxe plan is going to include everything in the premier plan plus the video walkthrough, targeted markets, which just means we're marketing to people specifically looking in your area. We do that on Google and Facebook ads with enhanced listings, which means that the listings will end up in priority versus other listings. Our premier plan is listed in 55 countries, and it's going to be on those 750 websites. So again, just keep in mind any plan below is going to still include everything in the top plans. So right here, this just shows that expired listings happen if they're listed with a discounted firm. So sometimes discounted firms still can sell the listing, but it's still going to have repercussions based on the lack of marketing and advertising. So even in Brookfield, you can see this home was on the market for 366 days, this one 148 days, and this one for 71 days. They all were listed with discounted firms and they all expired. You might still be able to sell with a discounted firm, but you're definitely most certainly not going to get the the final price that you would get with something like a platinum plan. So here's proof that I am getting over 3% activity, 3 times as many views of activity on Zillow. So the green is showing my listing, and then the light blue is showing other similar listings, and then saves as well. So this right here is showing views. I got 531 views versus 52 views was the next highest listing. Now keep in mind too that this is only on 1 out of over 750 sites. So if you combine those views, we're getting thousands of views on them a day. We're doing Facebook marketing, getting lots of views and clicks on that. And then we do our email blast to over 25,000 people as well. You can see here that my listing ranked number 1 out of 16 similar listings with 417 views within the first few days of being listed. And the next top one got 73 views. Now here you can check out some of my reviews, and if you go to my website, you can check out all the reviews on there. We do have some ideas on what you can do as far as paint colors or carpet. Basically, we want to advise you to do things that can increase your value for the lowest amount of money possible to you. Our goal is not to have you spend money on things that are not going to increase your final sale price. We do have recommendations on things that you can do to get your listing ready for the market. This is one of them, and then I have another list that my photographer sends out. It's basically just things you should do before he comes to take the photos, so it can really have the best success at the actual photo shoot. There is storage that we would recommend putting any clutter into, or you can get you can just move it into the garage as well, or get a storage. We do have selling processes. This is the 12 steps that you should expect to see when putting your home on the market. This is all about pricing. So if we price your home at the very top of what it should sell for, as you can see, you're gonna hit maybe 1% of the buyers that can actually afford your property. When we price it correctly, which is right under the median market value of what your home could sell for, that's when you're going to hit the majority of buyers that are pre-approved in that price range, and that's when you can create a bidding war. As you can see, I do have experience with luxury listings, and we are able to get them sold. And this is just going to share with you what we're doing for our listings. So we are getting over 30% better than industry average on our platinum marketing packages. I am within the top 5% of agents in the area for production of selling properties. This just goes over why we need to price it correctly. Again, just that graph that shows it's going to have an impact. And then staging actually gives you about 10 to 12% higher final sale price, and only ends up costing about 1%. So if you do the math on that, that's a huge gain. So I highly recommend us either having it staged or doing virtual staging. We do a ton of marketing. We do the Facebook ads. We can do print media as well. And then we do have different steps right here that you're going to see when you get the offers. I will go through each offer with you, and I actually organize the offers. So if we do get to the point where we're having multiple offers or competing offers, what we can do is we can do a counter offer or a multiple counter offer situation where we're basically going back to all of our offers or all of our top competing offers and giving them the chance to put in their highest and best offer. So we can even do that with terms. So a lot of times people think that the highest offer the highest price is the best offer, and that can be the case, but it is very important still to look at the terms, especially if there's unfavorable financing conditions, such as certain loan requirements or specifications that aren't good. That might be a challenge to get through, so that might be something to consider as well. Here's some of the reviews. As you can see, these are on my website as well, so if you want to check them out, go for it. But this is the listing that I just showed you previously. He's one of my current clients that says, Dan, this is so far above any expectations I had. Thank you for everything. Still can't believe we've gotten to where we are at with our listing. 16 offers within 2 days of showings. That's insane. That is insane, Tyler. It's crazy. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch through this video. Again, if you have any questions on anything you saw, if you know of anybody that might, that this could benefit, if you wanted me to do a custom one for you, I would be happy to do that. So feel free to reach back out. My cell phone is listed and you can text me. Text me with your address or whoever would like one of those property reports, and I would be so happy and so thankful to get back to you and to do that custom report for you, even before we walk through the property. So I'm happy to walk through it with you, whether that's in person or via FaceTime. Let's schedule that and get it going. Thanks so much.